A lot of people start being a consultant out of necessity.
Sure.
They're in between jobs or whatever. I mean, I see this. I mean, Riderflex is a recruiting firm, right? So we interview people all
Yep.
day long that are in between jobs that, on their LinkedIn profile, they got consultant,
Yeah.
which quite frankly, is a word for I'm in between jobs for a lot of people.
Yeah. And
And
there are times I coach people to do that as
yeah,
they need cash flow between jobs.
yep,
I get it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, right. Which they should, and I
Yeah.
encourage that. So I want to
Yeah.
make sure the listeners know I'm not encouraging that you don't do that. I think you should. But anyway, my point was going to be, I see people try it, right? They're like, I'm gonna be a consultant, and they get a gig, right? They get a client,
Yep. They
maybe
do.
one or two, and they're like, oh, this is great.
This is awesome.
I got flexibility. I got cash flow. Life is
Yeah.
life is good. And then boom, they lose that client.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that client calls and says, "Yeah, oof, we were cutting back. We're going to have to turn your fee off." Blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, they're like, "Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Now I got to hustle and get another client." My point of this whole rant was going to be, I think I haven't Googled this. I haven't done any research on it. This is my own assessment. I think people go into consulting, they get a gig or two, and they start feeling comfortable, and
Yes.
they're servicing those clients, and they forget to take time to sell and network to get the next client.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's the key mistake I think a lot of people make, is they're so involved with tactically executing the current client, they're not selling for the next one,
Yeah.
because it's hard to do both at the same time if you're by
It
yourself.
is. It is really hard. And I have to, some days during the week, I'm doing business development and trying to
Right.
get leads and working on that piece. And sometimes I'm working on client work. And yeah, you have to do a balance, and you can't let off the gas pedal too
Right.
much on either side. You have to kind of compartmentalize. But yeah, I do think that's the challenge. And sometimes, especially if you've got a client very easily when you come out of the gate as a consultant,
Right.
you can think, okay, this is going to be easy,
Right,
and
right.
then it's not, right?
And then
So
it's not. And
then it's
yeah,
not.
just to summarize that point, if like the biggest piece of advice we can give anybody listening to this episode is always make sure there's a block of time in your day to spend on business development,
Yeah,
no matter what you're doing, no
yeah.
matter what kind of gigs you got going on. If you forget to do business development a little bit every day, it will come back to bite you.